You have a buy on Power Grid and on GAIL. Just take us through those strategies.
Yeah, coincidentally both are PSU companies, and Power Grid particularly because the results were very good and the commentary from the company is also good in the con call later. And if you look at the options positions and the future and options both positions, we have seen that 14500 call was heavily written like anything, and the stock is trading above that level. The open interest at this particular strike was so high, and now finally we are seeing closer in this particular open interest, and that is where I think the momentum may be there on the higher side. The positions are getting rolled to 150, so that is why I think if somebody can buy this particular call option of 145 around 2.5, then 6.57 rupees can also be seen in the coming sessions. The highest put options base is now placed around 140. That will remain the immediate support. And if you look at the volumes, really good volumes have picked up around 138, 140. And eventually what is happening, the stock has been forming the higher bottoms. We saw that happening at 120, then later at 130, now at 140. It has been the FI favorites, and that is why the selling pressure before came because of the closure of some positions in the futures, but in the cash segment particularly, the FII's position has almost hit the limit. So that shows the interest by them. But in futures, continuously the positions were getting added, but just because the market was weak, we saw some liquidation there, but it was finally arrested from 140 levels. So in the short term, we remain positive in this. The other PSU stock, coincidentally, is GAIL from the oil and gas space. Now, I think my sense is most of the fall is almost over in this particular stock. It has already given up from 550 to 350, and from the month of March, what we have been seeing is, though market has come down on a couple of occasions near 8,000, but this stock has been forming the bottom around 370, 360 levels. If you look at the volumes, it is almost 6-month high in this stock near these levels, and the open interest is almost at life high. I mean, that shows how significantly the huge short positions have been built up over the period, but from 3 months now, it has not been breaching these levels. Even when the market is falling with good volumes, it has started a little bit moving up. So I think the short covering is going to pan out in the coming days. So one should remain positive in this and look for a target of beyond 400. I think 425 can also be seen in this. So this may be a little bit different kind of stock from the oil and gas space, which one can look at in this jittery market also.
Okay, Amit, just wanted to tell you that the rupee has started stronger, actually about 11-12 paise stronger, and now even now at the moment it's 10-11 paise stronger. That gives you a little bit of hope. The Sensex and the Nifty have been divergent for the past 10 minutes, with the Sensex indicating a bit of a green tick. The bond markets are opening practically flat. The yields are marginally, very marginally lower. So actually both these indices are indicating actually lessening stress on the markets. Maybe that's why you're getting a little bit of confusion on the Sensex and the Nifty, with the Nifty showing a red tick and the Sensex showing a marginal green tick up until now. I guess in the next few minutes we are going to get a firmer trend as to how the markets might open. Amit, very quickly, if you can tell us how you expect the Bank Nifty. I mean, is there a clear shorting opportunity there in spite of all the positive news coming from the Reserve Bank? And you have chosen actually to sell LIC Finance, I mean the only non-bank finance stock I could find in your list.
See, Bank Nifty particularly, last time I had given a target of around 17,400, that is almost achieved. If from here, obviously if Nifty is going to slip, then that will be led by Bank Nifty also. I think it can possibly slip further towards 17,000 levels, but these are very crucial areas. And if you see with this particular downside, it has come majorly from the PSU banking stocks. The private banking, particularly one or two stocks, we have not seen that kind of sell-off still coming off. So around 17,000 levels, I think we will be little careful in shorting the index. But from here on, if Nifty is slipping, then possibly you can see further 400 to 500 points of downside in this index. Now we have picked up from the non-banking finance space because this is looking little weaker. If you look at the index, I mean, from this space, the heavyweight HDFC Limited, it has given up in the last session. But LIC Housing Finance also, despite good results, it has been slowly coming down. So that is a sign of worry, because the people who formed the long positions before in LIC Housing Finance, finally they are slowly exiting from the stock, and the fresh short build up around 20%, 25% we have seen coming back into the stock, and which started from 430, 435 levels. And we saw that in the last few sessions, the stock was trying its hard to move beyond 420, but finally it has closed closer to 402, 403. I think what may happen in the coming weeks, the stock possibly may come down towards 375. So one should remain short in this, because the kind of top formation before it has shown on the good news, because when the first interest rate come, it made a top, and then on the day of budget, when nothing came out from for the housing finance companies, that time it was trading around 460. So those levels have not been taken out after that, and the fresh short build-up also started. So I think this may be a stock which can move to come down by another 25-30 rupees. So if somebody is looking to go short in any particular stock in this market, I think this may be one of them.
All right.